Have you ever wondered how much a volleyball player or beach volleyball player earns? So finally, after watching this video, you will find out. If you imagine that volleyball or beach volleyball players are multi-billionaires like footballers, then you are very wrong. Watch this video up to the end and learn all about making money in the world of professional volleyball. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. The career of a professional volleyball player is divided into two types, the indoor game and the one on the sand, commonly called beach volleyball. The two disciplines differ from each other in the specific skills and techniques required, and also in the methods of remuneration at a professional level. Professional indoor volleyball is more widespread in Europe, but there are also clubs in South America, Asia, and Arab countries, together with Asian ones such as China and Japan, although it is more difficult to find an engagement due to the restrictions for foreigners. Currently, the two strongest championships in the world are the Turkish and the Italian one. The main advantage of professional indoor volleyball is a certain salary stability compared to sand volleyball. Contracts usually last 10 months and clubs are obliged to pay players on time and fairly. However, this is not always the case, and some clubs do not respect the contractual conditions due to financial problems or other reasons, leaving the player without money and often forced to turn to lawyers. The salaries of professional indoor volleyball players vary widely, with most earning between $10,000 and $20,000 a season. Precisely for this reason, many players leave their sports career early to devote themselves to other professions. However, there are exceptions too. We are talking about really low wages despite being the three most practiced sport in the world. Interestingly, the salaries between men's and women's professional indoor volleyball players are similar, which is not common in sports, making volleyball one of the few sports that gives women the same opportunities as men. Here are the salary breakdowns. In seat number 4, and let's talk, of 70% of the players, a salary ranging between $10,000 and $20,000 per season in third place. It concerns 20% of players have one annual remuneration ranging from $20,000 to $40,000 in second place. That instead it affects 7% of players. We have an annual salary that goes between $40,000 and $80,000 finally of first place, and we are talking about only 3% of players we pay that ranges from $80,000 and up. We think that the highest paid player regarding the masculine is Wilfredo Leon with approx. $1 million. Concerning the Paola Egonu is feminine, and she too is attest to around 800,000 €1,000,000 per year. However, we are talking about a very small percentage. However, it affects many players who in the specific they play, for example, in the league better than that of Italian Serie A. Salaries vary between 10 and 20,000 euros per season. Professional beach volleyball is much more difficult to practice than indoor volleyball, but it can be more advantageous for US players thanks to the presence of a professional league and more tournaments than indoor volleyball. Therefore, with great possibilities of generating income and living a more comfortable life than indoor volleyball. The main difference between professional beach volleyball and indoor volleyball is the payment method. In beach volleyball, professional players mostly receive funding from sponsors and prize money, which explains why there are fewer professional players than in indoor volleyball. However, let's see what the average salary of professional beach volleyball players is. In the top 20, the salary medium varies between $25,000 and $150,000. The range will be so broad for all the various categories because it depends a lot from sponsors. The top 10 varies between $50,000 and $80,000 a year. The top 5 goes $50,000 to $150,000 a year. In summary, the professional volleyball career presents considerable difficulties for players, especially those who practice beach volleyball, due to low salaries and lack of funding. We also think that the Italian Championship, the most coveted and important in the world, does not recognize volleyball players as professionals. These players therefore have no contractual protections such as illness, injury, maternity, etc. This causes many problems such as pension and insurance. Problems that until now no one has ever solved, despite, for example, the Italian Championship being the most important in the world. However, despite these obstacles, there are many players who continue to play professional volleyball, driven by their passion for the sport. And did you know this disastrous volleyball situation? Write us in the comments what you think and subscribe if you liked the video. I also invite you to watch our other videos on how to become a volleyball player in 20 steps. Goodbye and see you in the next video.